Hello everybody and welcome to Yama River. Here we are and let's get this done. I gotta get out there. We're gonna go fish all the way at this end. I fished a few hours already and I've had pretty good luck. I'll explain it on the map when we get out here. I've not had good night fishing yet. Maybe tonight. Before you go running a long ways from base camp, try your rigs in town. I had to get some better sinkers for sure. I'll show you what I got. It seemed like around 60 works. As long as it's not a real bad type for the fast current. Alright, here we are. I got my gear set up, so let's get out there. Not you. You. And we're using freshwater Grandma's freshwater shrimp, I think. And we just want a nice little down current slope out into the 2-meter water, which that looked nice. Freshwater Grandma's. I've had alright luck since I started using that. And only thing else, I had one massive fish on my small setup on a 24 with a worm. It got frickin' smashed. I kept leaving slack in the line, so it just fell off. I would have liked to have seen what it was. It was just head shaking. And this is a 10 kg setup, and it's a bit underpowered. And I'm going to be going 2022. There's a fish. Yeah, this isn't little fish fishing. There we go. Get this fish in and I'll start feeder fishing. Show you my setups and the sinkers that seem to be working fine. Sheep ones, and I got a top end one. Let's see if I can't set up my other rod. Get a few more kgs out. Uh-oh. This is a fighter here. We almost got it. This has been a whale of a fight. It better be big. I mean, this isn't the biggest setup. Well, that's a pretty nice fish, I think. It's like a chum. $5.74. We got fish on both of them. Oh, got off. Dang it. And that's what I was hoping to start catching. Longnose sucker. I caught a couple of them and I thought this might be a good spot. So, bang. Longnose sucker. And I do got my Mecta hooked up, so let's throw that in for the night. And I'll go through my gear and the map and stuff. I'd like to... I got a crawler on this as an experiment. Bang. Nice. And let's check the map out. We start there, of course. We're fishing here. I think you're stuck to this main island. But I've also fished here into the 3.5-inch hole. And I did pretty well spinning. And with Garamus. But I was getting the Arctic char. Not the longnose. And then I fished a couple different spots here. It was so packed here, I just moved down to the next zone. And I did okay. I think there's so many people there. Like, there was 60. There's 13 here. But there's a lot of spots. I'm thinking this map, you'll have to be more mobile. We're kind of fishing one of these areas, so they might be good to look for longnose in. All down along here, I bet. We got a lot of different suckers in Michigan here, and one of the places I trout fished when I was younger used to be able to just sit there and watch the suckers. They'd turn over the rocks like this and then eat all the caddisflies under them. You see them flash when they do it. It's pretty neat. Ours aren't quite as pretty. They look like that. They're a little just buffer, and they're kind of just one color. There's a couple different kinds, I think. Oh, and I do want to show you the sinkers I'm using, because that was a bit funky. I had real problems with cages, so I just went with sinkers. I'm using the Simmons Sea-Lead SWM Grip 70 on my big one. That seems nice, but they're about 39 silver. Over here, I'm just using the Express Pair Sinker 60. It's working fine. And here, I'm using the Helen Van Zandt Peregrine 50, because this is very limited on its test. It's only 60. So those pair sinkers do work. They're worth having in there just for when you're in these weird stuff. And I think some of the pools might be worse. Better. Play it by ear. And like I was saying, down at that other spot, I hit a worm out on my little one, just like out by rocks like that, and it got frickin' smashed. I don't know what it was. But the reason I tried these Dramas is the, what are they here? Kaluga? They were on here for Kaluga. These seem to be the bait. Once I get dialed in, I'm going to do an episode and we're going to buy a batch of them and go out and do it. Oh, alright. So we can sucker with them. Look at that thing. I want to find where we can do some of that bait fishing. I was trying it with a worm just to scout it out, and it got smashed, tore off. Or no, fish fell off. Kept letting it have slack, and it dropped off. And I'm not using hooks huge on these. That's another thing that's a little different for me, at least. Size 10 there, Berserk. Size 6 here. And this one really seems to be good. I think it's a size 12 adamant. Yep. So those adamant experiment, I'm starting to like them more. I'm starting to get fish on them. Have been getting a good feeder bite right in the morning though. It's warm here, 19 degrees. That one is sticking. So those are definitely some good sinkers. I didn't want to go hog wild until I knew they'd work. So I bought a couple more of those 60 cheap ones and one of these. Try them out. But yeah, even though this looks like Belaya and Tunguska, you gotta have all different gear here. You can't be throwing that. You're gonna get smashed throwing UL here. Even the top end ones. Here we go. Crawler. Just thinking about pulling it. Another sucker. You're good XP. Yeah, let's start spinning. Not very big, but this is a huge rod compared to these longnose. That's how ours look. Alright, here we go. Spinning away. Fish. Just was checking the speed. Not sure if I had it set. Another little chum. 0.3. Nope. Very hard time seeing my line here, so if you're buying new line, you might want to take that into consideration. Get something that's high vis. Just a small one. That seems like it's a little better. That's a nice one. Oh, chum salmon on a frickin' thing too. That's good to know. Going back to the ball more. One thing you can do is get up on this rock. It's just a saber. It's much nicer to use for your retrieves. Fish? Alright, I think we got this one. Chum. Nice one though. Ooh, that's a nice sucker, I think. Oh yeah. 2600 XP for them. Ooh, there we go. So I think I just got to give this guy a little heft. Chum salmon. They're not huge XP, but they're your bread and butter here, I think. We'll see how they pay. I didn't really pay any attention. I was just trying to learn all I wanted so I could make the video. Oh, one thing I should say. On the map, when I fished right here into this 3.5 hole, I was getting a lot of dolly vardens there spinning. So if you're after them, by all means. And I did get some stuff on the Gramma, so feeder fishing was a bit alright there too. Fish. Ooh, pink salmon. Nice. First one of those I've got. Careful, that rock will mess you up. Fish. Another chum. Flag at least. It's a little one. Ooh, I didn't even know about that thing. Just a baby again, I think. Yep. I'm going to try to relocate this one out on the other side of those rocks. I have to get 20 fish at least. We're at 15. Got a chance. Another little fish. Ooh, grayling, first grayling. Oh my word, how small is this fish? Long-nosed sucker. Alright, we hooked it. One that was playing with it. You know what? On this one, we're not doing that great. Let's change it to a crawler so people that don't want to spend gold can have a look. We did get that real nice one on crawlers. They should like worms, no problem, the suckers. They should probably like regular worms. Let's try regular worm. Alright, that's the worm. Pop it, fish. I don't know what's going on, everybody. It's telling me I'm not connected to the game server. So let's just call it there so I can restart my computer and come back fishing. I kind of told you everything I know. Sinkers seemed important. Those Gramus worked. But as you can see, we were getting worm bite already. And that's when I disconnected. I was trying to change my lure to try a spinner at night. And cafe. Let's hit the cafe. I already got that sucker one earlier. So, nope. Nothing. What did we get? I don't think we did that great. But we'll be just over an hour. Please, everybody, like, share, and subscribe. And let's see how we did. I don't think we did that fantastic. But I'll be doing another one soon. Alright, the 5.74 chub. Oh, roll it, Bath. 5.74 chum salmon. 2012. Save the day. 1157 longnose, 1105, 260 Levendov's char, 1057. 619 longnose sucker, 1041. 294 chum salmon, 1030. 2599 chum salmon, 911. 481 longnose, 809. 523 pink salmon, 683. 197 chum salmon, 684, and then so we only did about half. We got 94.50 figures, so 100. What the heck? I did a little better before when I found that spot and was tuning the gear in. But as you can see, going for those longnose suckers, you can probably use worms. And, you know, get a 10, 12, 14 on there, and you probably clean up, you know, and then do whatever else you want to do. And I did see that before where those sturgeon were, there was a top sturgeon caught on the Gramus too, so that was something else that we can finally use the Gramus. I never found anywhere that it was great fishing with them, considering they're so expensive. But I don't think you'll need them for them long nose. Please like, share, and subscribe. Liking the video really helps, so please smash the like button and drop a comment. Have a good one, and there'll be another one out in the next few days. I want to do just some fishing, and then I'll work on another video. Alright, have a good one, and I'll see you soon. Let's get this chopper going. I want to go on a Russian chopper.